Okay, this is big for me. So all of the people that are in San Miguel, I want you to sit yourselves down. I don't want you to hurt yourselves, okay? D is about to walk. I am about to walk outside of the safe confines of my development, all right? So the big deal for you, the guys that don't know, I drive where I am, right? And I do short walks, but what I'm about to do, I never do this. I figured this is a way for me to get in my 45-minute walk and without a continuous walk, without me stopping with the dogs and everything. So I'm about to tackle it, y'all. Oh Lord, here I go. I'll see you in a minute. All right, so unfortunately the sun is at my back. I'm doing this at probably one of the hottest times of the day right now. I think it's about 81 or 82 degrees right now. Yeah, it is. The sun's at my back. Oh, this is a bad idea. I want to thank a few people. I am going to start doing 75 soft, but I am prepping for 75 soft. And I've got a few people that have been interested in doing it with me. One of which is Ann Moe from Chicago. And guess what? I told you I was going to do it. I'm doing it. All right. The biggest thing I'm probably not going to need help with getting the physical activity done. What I am going to need help with is drinking 3 liters of water a day. I don't drink water very often, or I don't drink much of it, right? And I've got to start to increase that. So Ann actually got me to pull out my big old water bottle, that I got some years ago and just haven't used. And it turns out one of those big old canisters is a little more than 3 liters. So I've got to do one a day. And, that's going to be my big push. I'm going to need you guys to help me do it. And for the people that said they were interested, we meaning, Ann and I, she's going to do the challenge as well. And hopefully, Jewel, you will join us. You don't have to do everything. Just do some of it. You know, whatever you can do. I do know that there were a few other people that said they were interested. So if you are, we're going to start on February 1st. I'm going to start a Facebook group so that in that group we can post our what we've done for the day, what our accomplishments have been, what our challenges are, and support each other through it. So if you want to join, consider doing that. I'm going to get on my walk and I'll get back to you in a minute. You know, I could very easily just go in there and get me a pizza, right? But I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Lisa Marie. I know 2 Lisa Maries. I'm speaking of the Lisa Marie that is in Huatulco, Mexico right now. At least I think that's where she is. Lisa's driving all over Mexico right now. Oh, I don't want y'all to see that. Lisa's driving all over Mexico right now. I think, one of her last stops was in, I think it was St. Cristobal or Oaxaca or somewhere like that. Huh. I got a load of garlic. I just need one of them to drop off the truck. Lisa was very good in encouraging me yesterday. She encourages me all the time, but kind of giving me a push yesterday and today with, helping me solidify what my goals were and, getting me moving and grooving to do that. Also, Tracy Collins. I just saw Tracy a little while ago. Tracy told me the biggest obstacle is in my head. So I'm tackling it. And, she's right. I did all this talking myself into doing this. And, I don't need all that. If you want something, you put forth the effort and you get it done. That's it. The sun, if I kill myself doing this, y'all know what happened, right? That's a bad idea. Anyway, also, Alam and Bobby they probably gonna clown me about this because they walk all the time with no issue and I'm whining about walking. But whine, yes, I whine a little bit, then I get it done, right? Just want to let you guys know I'm being accountable to doing what I said I was gonna do, baby. All right, I did my first stop and on to my next errand. Now listen, I am crossing a very busy street. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm from Chicago. We do this. All right. So yesterday, I wasn't even going to do this, but I'm going to do it now. Yesterday I saw a video of someone standing in a strawberry patch or field. I don't know what you call it, but, massive area, right? And the big deal was there was no one there picking those ripe strawberries. So this what you see right now in the U.S. very soon. It's gonna, well, maybe not just the U.S. actually, everywhere. It's gonna be very expensive because the workers that would normally pick those fruits are not there to do it. Now, I'm not making any other comment other than that, right? I am in here and recognize that actually I saw another video of a woman picking tangerines and she was actually showing her technique that she uses. She was careful to explain to people why she didn't do certain movements so she wouldn't hurt her wrist, or at least so that it wouldn't hurt as bad. She said that she's in those fields between 5 to 6 hours doing that work. And she even, I don't know, I guess was giving people, a hint about how to do it well. So she put these gloves on and she put some clippers in her hand and made it where she could stick her finger, behind the clippers and just very easily clip, 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 clip and, get the fruit off easier. One other video she showed, she was getting ready, for her work day. And she started putting on, she had on a t-shirt already. She put on a long sleeve shirt on top of that. And then she put a short sleeve shirt on top of the long sleeve. And then she took another shirt and she tied it around her head so that you could only see her eyes. And I didn't know why she was doing this until she said they've already started flying. And then in the air, you see a white streak of them spraying pesticides. So she was out there, they were out there picking tangerines, picking fruit, picking whatever, while the crop is being sprayed, for bugs or whatever. They're being sprayed and they're dealing with that every day. I am more conscious about what needs to happen to get fresh fruit to me, the labor it takes, and I'm so respectful of the folks that are doing that work. All right. I have finished my errands. Look, there's a bus right there, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna walk. I'm going uphill too. So listen, I want to address something that I spoke about yesterday. I think I told you guys that if you looked at your money yesterday, it was probably down. The market took a big hit because of, the AI wars that are happening, or I don't know, it's starting. I don't know how far they're going to be able to, fight this out, because some of the things that were claimed are turning out not to be true. There's a new AI source that is to compete with ChatGPT and compete with the new infrastructure that NVIDIA, Meta, Microsoft, Oracle are building or planning to build. They're coming up with the funding now, and those companies are pledging billions of dollars to come up with the money to do this. So the way one of the things they're going to use is NVIDIA's GPUs and their chips. All right. So DeepSeek was debuted yesterday, and they put out the papers that said they did it in a short amount of time. They did it for far cheaper than what the companies coming together are going to do theirs for. And they are going to, it's supposed to be more robust. Well, I know some people that downloaded it. If you did, I need you to be careful and reconsider it. So what I want you to reconsider is, I'm tired, is having it at all. Because it turns out that, first of all, they didn't do it for as cheap as they said. What they also didn't say was that they used NVIDIA chips to do it. They spent $500 million so far. And so NVIDIA kind of tanked yesterday, but they're recovering because they actually used their chips. So it's not like you did this with some offering that you had on your own. All right. Now, DeepSeek is capturing keystrokes, which means they can capture your passwords. And they're also reading your emails. I don't care what they do on the larger side. I need you guys to consider what you want for your own accounts, for your own security into your accounts, into your passwords, into whatever you're sending. All of that stuff is being recorded. If you don't believe me, go ahead and read the EULA, end user. Well, that's the license agreement. I'm sorry. Read their use agreement. All right. You signed it when you signed up, which means you agreed to all of it. If you did not, if you don't want that, you may want to consider coming off of that app and getting rid of it. All right. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to try and make it up this hill. And I said, try. I ain't going to try. I'm going to do it. My book pack is, filled with, new things for me. One of which is going to be my new snack. I've got Greek yogurt that has a really high protein content and granola and apples. So, I'm about to do this, y'all. Still on my walk, and it is, let's see, it's 6:17 right now, and let me see if I can do this without being rude. So I'm walking past people. I'm walking past people that are waiting for the bus. And I actually just saw a pickup truck. I've seen several. Pickup truck full of men returning home from work, right? Again, it is 6:17 and the sun is going down, and those folks got to make it home. Now, the reason this stands out to me is because I drive, and I know that going this direction, it takes about 20 or 30 minutes to get to one of the nearest towns. And I know I've talked to a woman that does some work in one of the spas here, and I asked her where she lived, and she told me. And I know that city is an hour and 15 minutes away. So she gets up, I don't know what, 2 hours or 2.5 hours early to get herself dressed, get together, get a bus, and make it in time to provide service, to provide a service to people. And then once the day is over and night is falling, she's got to get on the bus and turn around and do that hour and 15 minute ride again on the bus. So I'm only saying this because I really want people to recognize what it takes for other people to make it. I know how fortunate I am. And I try my best to give back where I can, be polite, to be kind, and just be appreciative of what people are doing to help me in my everyday life. So I hope you guys do the same. I did it, Joe! I'm back. However, I came back to a little surprise. I can't point this camera, but y'all see that behind me? They leaving. But that didn't scare me none, because I ain't got no business with them. I think they were just switching sides or something like that.